Hello Cancer, welcome back. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Hope you enjoy the reading. It's a general reading. It may apply to you or it could apply to somebody else that you're interacting with at this time. So see how it works out for you. Please don't forget to like and share or like and subscribe so that the readings get circulated to others who may be interested. It is, as I said, a general reading. I've already shuffled and laid out the cards. If you are a follower of other aspects of your chart, perhaps your ascendant or your moon or your Venus or some other aspect which you'd like to read up on as well or to listen to, then you can cross-watch to my other videos for further insights. I have changed the format to adapt to my circumstances while I'm moving around and with the internet capability I have. So it's a shorter reading. There are three main focus areas, three house areas in your chart, and we'll just see how we go from there. So starting with the first element, which is the 8th house, endings and beginnings. The 8th house has a number of aspects. It has big financial aspects as well, but it can also be endings and beginnings. It can be deeper sexuality between committed partners. It's also about the merging between two people, whether it's a love affair, a marriage, a committed marriage, or a committed partnership, or a business partnership, something to do with that. It's the merging of all the aspects of it into one. That's very much 8th house, but as I said, it can also be about big finance. It's also psychic awareness and so on as well. So now the astrological emphasis coming in is Venus love. So in fact, this whole reading has very much got an emphasis on sacred partner or twin flame or some kind of other significant relationship in your life coming in, or that you're contemplating, or that you are going to be moving into shortly. But it really has got something very significant about it, and whatever you attach to it, whether it's sacred partner, soulmate, or twin flame, it's got very much a twin flame aspect to it. It's encompassing all of those. This is very much coming in. So if you are in that situation, then this whole reading is very much geared towards that. So Venus love coming in, romance, merging with another, everything to do with that is coming in for you. And certainly with the 8th house, you may be letting go of something and then moving into a new beginning of some kind. That could also be coming in for you. So this is some kind of rebirth or birth of something. So it could be a birth of something new for you in a relationship sphere, or it could be a rebirth of something that you've already been involved in. It encompasses all the aspects of merging two into one, and it's got deeper sexual aspects to it as well. Venus is coming in, which is the ultimate love card, romance card. And your goddess guidance at the top here is Mary Magdalene, which is unconditional love. Love yourself and others and every situation, no matter what the outward appearances may be. So this person may not be what you sort of envisioned for yourself, or they may come across differently to you, or they may be somebody that you would probably not have pursued at any point. It could be that, or it could be some other aspect of this relationship which requires unconditional love in order to move forward. It could be that aspect. You've also got Gemini, I think, at the bottom of your main astrological deck, and this is the twin flame or the lovers card in the this particular deck. So yet again, it's being echoed. So from a twin flame point of view, we've also got the 5th house, which is the house of creativity, but it's also the house of love affairs, activities of all kinds, pleasurable activities as well as any kind of other activity. So that may be coming in for you. It's the this aspect, which is Neptune coming in. There may be some sacrifices to do with this relationship coming in for you. You may have to adjust what you do, how you do it. Boundaries are going to be important as well, your particular boundaries, so that you don't get lost in that and lose yourself in that. But it's very much a magical aspect to it. This whole fifth house has a very magical aspect to it, and with Neptune in there and Rhiannon the sorceress, then that's yet again another aspect, and all of it is very much twin flamey or sacred partner as well, because there is that element to a relationship of that nature. So some sacrifices may be needed, and this is for the greater good, all right? So something is required in order for you to move forward in this love affair, or this, because it's very much the love affair which then goes to the 8th house, which is all about the deeper commitment. So it may be start out as a love affair, and then it moves into that, or it has the potential to move into that. But boundaries are going to be important, and there will be some aspects of almost like ego death, which you're going to have to deal with, yours or the partner. And there are aspects of this which has a sort of an illusion and a fantasy aspect to it. So be careful you don't have the rose-tinted spectacles, but that you do believe in a greater force and a divine power. Then in this particular 5th house aspect, we've got Rhiannon Sorceress. You are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. So this is all about, it's also about outdoor activities and communing with nature, but it is very much about harnessing your magical abilities and also manifesting what it is you want going forward for yourself. And in a sacred partnership or any kind of very significant relationship, your intentions are very important. And the twin flame journey is very much about unconditional love, but it's also about what you are working on for yourself. And this particular column is very much dealing with mission work as well, and what it is that you're here to do in your own particular relationship, and and what you have decided to do together this time around. And so your magical intentions are very important, and you can manifest these for yourself. And just be careful how you go about it and what it is that you are envisioning for yourself and for your partner. Then in the this aspect here, which is the 12th house, this is yet again where you meet 12 twin flames, the 12th house. It has many other aspects to it, but it's also about mysticism, it's about healing, it's about meditation, it's about inner growth, because the 12th house deals with the unconscious self. It's also about service work to others, and it's very much a selfless card. It's where you go when you need to retreat or withdraw, and when you need to contemplate. So yet again, this aspect comes in if it's a twin flame or a sacred partnership. And then we have Yamanya, golden opportunity. Important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. So if you are in a sacred partnership, this will be the golden opportunity. Something is coming to you now to do with this. And it's going to move you forward in some way. And this comes in like waves. So you may be catching a wave now. And if you, for some reason, should procrastinate or not dive into this opportunity, then another one will come along, but you'll have to wait a little bit. But with the fire element card sitting at the bottom of this column, this opportunity which is coming to you via the 12th house, you need to take swift action on it. This is the fire element card. So this is about taking swift action on this opportunity for growth, for inner growth. And as I said, it could have a twin flame aspect coming in for you. So it's take action, dramatic changes in store, some sort of massive opportunity coming for you. It's about taking action in a responsible and measured way, but it is kind of a leap of faith as well. And moving forward, having the courage and the daring and the passion to undertake what it is that is coming for you at this time. If this is not about a relationship, and I'm touching on other aspects for you, then the 8th house, as I said, does have a financial aspect to it, but it can also be, it could also, have an aspect of an ending and a beginning. So perhaps something is ending for you and something new is coming in out of the ashes of that ending. Or it could just be a new beginning, or a resurrection, or a regeneration, or a rebirth of something for you. But the basis of it must be love-based. It could also be that you're dealing with others, and there's a great deal of forgiveness which is required. Venus is also about negotiation, mediation. There could be a windfall coming in for you at this time, and this is going to be channeled through the 8th house. So it could be financial that's coming in for you, but mediation, negotiation is also involved in some way in this house. But it could be between you and a committed partner as well, and it's the nuts and bolts of this committed relationship. It could be a business partnership which you're getting involved in, but always your charm, your integrity, and your refinement, and the love of beauty is always comes in with Venus. So this is smoothing troubled waters. This is using your charm and negotiation abilities to overcome any troubled times. And there is some forgiveness and unconditional love for yourself and for others at this time. So possibly there have been some difficult times. Something is ending and something is beginning. It could just be a new path in your life. And you're looking back at what went down, and you need to let go of something within this ending. You need to let go of something in order to move forward on that. It could also be, as I said, with fifth house. It could also involve children as well. Fifth house is to do with children. It's also to do with your brand, your self-expression, your creativity, any project that you may be working on. It's also the house of activities of all kinds, recreational activities. And I feel with Neptune here, and also with Rhiannon the sorceress, and also you have Ishel, which is you are a channel for divine healing power, medicine woman coming in. I do feel that there's a stirring of some sort of magical abilities going on here, and the channel is going to be fifth house. Fifth house does have that magic element to it, and with Rhiannon sorceress there, you're going to be able to manifest, or you're going to be able to pull on some magical abilities which are inherent in you and maybe surfacing at this time. And Neptune is all about that connection with the divine, channeling. It has that very dreamy, otherworldly aspect to it. It's a very imaginative, very creative card, very artistic card, so that may be coming in for you. But just be careful that you are maintaining your boundaries and that you don't get swept in under other people's issues and problems. And to maintain your boundaries, and don't lose sight of reality. Keep your feet on the ground during this period. And as I said, 12th house can be a number of things. It can also be selfless service to others. Perhaps there is some opportunity which you want to take up and move forward on. People that are in the helping professions often have strong 12th house. But it could also be that you have an addiction of some kind in your life, and you're now going to get the action and the courage and the daring to overcome it. And you're going to be given a wonderful opportunity in order to do that, to overcome it and move forward. So it could be that as well coming up for you. But some kind of dramatic changes in store, and it's an opportunity which you need to jump in and take advantage of. 12th house, as I said, can be a number of things, but it could also just be mysticism and healing, getting healing in some way, or activating some sort of karmic lesson, or some kind of spiritual service which you may be wanting to undertake at this time. But whatever it is, the opportunity is coming for you, and you need to go for it as quickly and move forward swiftly on that to take advantage of the opportunity. I hope you enjoyed that. Please take care, and don't forget to like and share, or like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.